kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Sometimes you hope the return will give you good field position. Sometimes it puts a touchdown on the board like that 93-yarder just did. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So Ball State's return man Hartley helped out the offense with that one. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The option look. Can't get him to the ground. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. On the move, it's Harris. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Line gets set, first down. Sticks it in his belly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And the fullbacks, you know, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back, but occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it, but when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Got room at the 35. Oh, look out! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and he loses the ball deep in his own end. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. First down for the offense. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Coming out with it, it's Smith. I imagine imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. On the option. And he's knocked down.
How do you not respect the big fouls? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when the fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you get in the football and occasionally you get some big plays like this and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing second and long from the 19. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Give to the fullback. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Harris. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now, 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Looking left. Fires the pass. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
As a quarterback, you've got to give the receiver an opportunity to make a play. You've got to put the ball in his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Brown has it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
Yeah, I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close this season out with an exclamation.
He surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Give to the big fullback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Run it with the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble.
those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. He makes the connection. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Here we go. Running back goes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Jordan. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the route is on. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? And it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy you want to go tackle. Go get him.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stings, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet out.